Hey guys, it's Nija. Welcome back to my channel. So it is quite early in the morning. I kind of just woke up and I had this idea about this video and I wanted to just get it out to you guys. So today's video is about money traps. And I was just watching a video by this YouTuber I just found. What is his name? Foster eBay, I think. I just found his channel today and I really like him. I love his information. I'm so grateful that more and more conscious YouTubers are coming out and talking about this knowledge because I think it's fantastic. But I watched one of his videos and it kind of inspired me to make this video. And this video is about money traps. So yeah, I have some notes. I'm gonna read the notes and then we're gonna kind of just like flow and I'm gonna tell you what I feel about this. So in this world, in this matrix, there are what are called money traps, right? So I guess first you need to understand what money really is. So money is the physical manifestation of energy or currency. So money was created so that we can physically see an exchange of energy or an exchange of currency based upon what you want or what you opt into, right? So for example, if you have money and you see there's a campaign for, I don't know, some kind of election or something, you can use your money, feed it to this campaign to further the agenda of this campaign or to get this campaign to go farther. Okay, so literally your money is just what you use. It's a physical manifestation of your energy to opt into something. Okay, another example, you can use your money, the physical manifestation of your energy, and invest it in a home. Okay, and so money, again, is the physical manifestation of your energy. It shows you what is important to somebody, because if you are willing to send out your money or send out your energy towards something, it just shows you what is important to you. So I'm just putting that out there to put it in the front of your mind for this conversation, okay? So what are money traps? So in this world, in this matrix, there are what are called money traps, and it's things that that you opt into with your money, that can get you trapped up in the matrix or can get you caught up in the matrix. Now, the importance and the significance of money in the matrix is if they can get you caught up to believe that you have to keep chasing this dollar, chasing this money, okay? It's literally putting you on a hamster wheel and dangling a carrot in front of your face and saying, you know, do this for the money, do that for the money, do this for the money. Now, this is all metaphorical. Of course, this isn't physically how it's happening, but I'm gonna break it down to you. Money traps. So there are different money traps, and here are a few examples. College debt is a money trap. Your jobs that you go to that you don't love, that's a money trap. Credit cards, credit card debt, things of that nature, basically any type of debt, that can be considered a money trap. Now, I know a lot of people might be like, well, you didn't have to get yourself into debt. I'm going to briefly talk about how these systems are put in place to keep you trapped into this matrix so that they can continue to feed off of your energy or harvest off of your energy. Another example is rent. Now, people don't really consider rent to be a money trap because they're like, well, you have to have a place to live. You have to find a place to live. But rent and mortgages is also considered a money trap. It's things that can keep you engulfed in the matrix or so consumed by this 3D reality that you feel like you have to keep certain things up, keep your job up, keep your money flow up so that you can maintain these things, okay? Money trap. Another example would be like loan sharks. If you pull out a really big loan, or not even a really big loan, maybe you pull out a small loan, and then over time the interest grows and grows and grows and grows and overwhelms you and you can't pay it back. That is a money trap, okay? So I already told you guys, money is the physical manifestation of energy or currency. You can see what is important to somebody by the energy or the currency they give out. For example, like if you have somebody who like really loves, I don't know, is addicted to drugs, you can tell that's really important to them because they might not have money to spend on anything else, but they consistently on a daily basis will spend their money or spend their energy on, you know, whatever it is the substance is. Or like if they're an alcoholic, they might not have money to put a roof over their head or to feed themselves, but they constantly can find money to put towards this addiction. That shows you where their energy is going to. Money can buy you and attract to you the things that are important to you, okay? So this is what we're putting our energy into. So most people's money problems are caused by having an underactive or overactive root chakra. So it's really important to understand your chakra systems as it relates to your human experience here in this 3D world. For example, if you have an underactive root chakra, which means that you don't feel very secure or stable, therefore you cannot, you can't either make money, or you don't know how to make money, or you don't know how to secure a home, or you don't know how to keep your home. That means that your root chakra could be underactive. And that's not a bad thing, but we have to understand these chakra systems and how they work in our body, because when there are things in our life that go out of whack or don't make sense, we can compare that and make reference to our chakras and fix our external world based off of repairing our internal world. So that's the significance of chakras. So again, if you have a money problem, maybe you feel like you don't know how to make money, or you don't have enough money, or maybe you don't have enough money to pay your bills and things like that, this is caused by an underactive root chakra. Now, there's such thing as having an overactive root chakra as well. But so let's focus on the root chakra as it pertains to money, because this really does influence how you make money, how you keep money, where your money is going to go to. Okay, it all has to do with your root chakra. Why? The root chakra rules your stability and your security. So if you have ever in your lifetime felt, unstable, like I don't know where I'm going to live, or my living situation is, not healthy for me, or anything like that, that is caused by your root chakra, or an imbalance in the root chakra. So the way to, fix that or remedy that is to make yourself feel more secure, make yourself feel more stable, and in turn you will also see, begin to open up those streams of like money can start to flow through you and to you, because it has to do with your security and your stability. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you are having like a money problem or a money issue, look at your root chakra, okay, and do some research on your root chakra and research how you can open it up and utilize it to its fullest potential and fullest ability. But yeah, okay, so now we're going to talk about why they want you to care about money so much in the Matrix. And I wrote a little note, so I'll read this. They want you to care about money to keep you invested in the Matrix. If they can make you care about their fake resources, they can keep you trapped here. Okay, so again, money traps. If you can get into $50,000 in student loan debt, you're, for the next, 10 years, you're going to be paying back that student loan debt, right? So it's like they kind of keep you kind of stuck in the same place until you give them enough energy to say, okay, you've paid that off, now you can go on to the next thing. So, and the reason, like, again, in the old paradigm, like college would be a great thing. Like, yeah, you're going to get knowledge, you're going to learn all these things. Like, college is a good investment, so we've been told, right? But through my personal college experience, I feel like it was a waste of money, and it kind of just is something that they kind of push people to do to keep them in these systems, or to indoctrinate them further, and then to put them in this money trap or this matrix trap, because if they can convince everybody that you need to go to school and you need to, you just need this experience to be a good human being, they can get every single person to be in debt to them. And when I say to them, I'm talking about to these, there are infrastructures in our matrix, and they kind of all work together for this common agenda. It's really weird. But yeah, so if they can convince everybody who goes to high school, which they make high school mandatory, you have to go to high school, or not high school, they make schooling mandatory, everybody has to go to school. And then when you get to your senior year, your junior year, they're like, everybody has to go to college, you have to go to college. It's literally the first indoctrination, not the first, because I would consider school to be the first indoctrination. It's literally the next level of indoctrination into the matrix, because they can continue to mold and shape people while they're in college. And not only can they mold and shape you in college, they can harvest off of your life force energy or your currency or your money, because you're going to be in debt to them for a very long time. So I hope that makes sense. Another example is like if you want to buy a really big, beautiful, grand, fantastic home, right? And let's say, for example, it costs $1 million. Not saying that really big, grandiose real estate isn't worth $1 million. It might very well be worth $1 million, but they can get people trapped in these systems of constantly having to pay mortgage every single month, to the fact, or to the point where you can't really enjoy your regular life. We can't even perceive the idea of having a regular life where we don't have bills to pay, because we have been told, no, everybody has bills, no, everybody has to pay this, no, and that's not really how it is. So let me also talk to you guys about why money really isn't real, or why we don't really need money. So you guys know back in the day we used to have what is called like a bartering system, right? Where like if I have corn and you have, I don't know, rutabagas, and I want your rutabagas, I'm gonna say, hey, I have some corn. Can I have a rutabaga? I'll give you one of my corns. And then we switch, we trade, we barter. Okay, that's essentially how the exchange of energy used to work. Okay, before we had money, there was still an exchange of energy, though it utilized people's gifts and talents. So let's say I am a corn farmer and I'm super talented at being a corn farmer, right? You might not possess that ability to be a bomb corn farmer. So if you want some bomb corn, you gotta go find somebody who has the bomb corn, right? And trade them something that you have of value for what they have. That is the old way, or the old system of doing this. So utilizing money kind of just puts in an extra step, or adds in a middleman. Okay, if we can see money as a middleman, but not the ends to a means. For example, and I mean that example I gave was perfect and suffice, but let's give another example. So we all have the perception that we have to pay rent, we have to pay mortgage, we need a place to live, therefore we have to pay. But in actuality, if we were doing things via the old system, if I needed a house, I would find somebody who can build a house. I would find a carpenter, or I would find a housemaker, and I would go to them and I would say, hey, I need a house. And they'd be like, okay, cool, I'll build you a house. What can you offer me? And let's say, I don't know, I'm a seamstress, and I make really awesome dresses, and I say, okay, I need a house built. We don't use currency in this world. I'm a seamstress, I make dresses. Would you like me to make dresses for you, right? And sometimes a person will be like, yeah, I have a wife, she needs some dresses. Sure, I'll build you a house, and in exchange, you can make me some dresses, right? Let's say, for example, the person that you're getting the house from doesn't need any dresses, right? So in that instance, you would say, okay, well, what do you need? I would love to get a new set of hammers. Okay, cool. I take my dresses, I go find somebody who sells hammers, and I say, hey, I make dresses. Do you need dresses? Can I exchange you my dresses for your hammers? Let's say they do need dresses. So they're like, yeah, sure, take my hammers. I take the hammers because I made the trade-off. I exchanged my energy, my wealth, my currency in exchange for what this person needed. I take the hammers and I take them back to the carpenter, and I'm like, hey, I have these hammers for you. Will you build me a house in exchange for these hammers? Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but this is how it used to be in the old days before we had money. So I'm just bringing this up to remind people that we don't really need money. Money just kind of simplifies things, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm okay with life being simplified. What I'm not okay with is people not understanding money's place in our society and really putting it on a pedestal above themselves and above their gifts and their talents, without understanding that money is just the physical manifestation of their own personal energy. Okay, so again, based off of the analogy I just gave, if I'm a seamstress and my talent is making dresses, right? Okay, and in today's day and age, I would go to work in a factory. Someone else owns the factories. I make them dresses, and at the end of the day, they keep the dresses and they give me the money in exchange for my work. Okay, but do you understand how the energy still belongs to the people? Okay, it's not that you have to spend money every month to rent a house to live. you know, if you can find somebody who has what you need and offer them your gifts and talents in exchange for what you need. Again, it does sound a bit extra, but I want people to get back to the root of what money really is and what it's really used for. And just to remind people that if you don't want to be caught up and trapped in this matrix, you have to remember and put these items and put these tools in their respected place. Okay, a lot of people are willing to do a bunch of crazy diabolical things for money, you know, to allow them to have a really grand experience here, but at the same time it's like, what's the point of having a grand experience here when this world is over and done, you might not have evolved as a soul, you might have descended as a soul based off of the things that you had to do to attain money. So money is not evil. What people are willing to do for money is evil, and how people use money and, you know, dangle it over your face like it's a carrot, and how people are willing to go bananas for it, is kind of crazy. So yeah, I hope this makes sense. There is such thing as money traps. If you want to get good at, you know, utilizing money and having money and keeping it around you but not having it consume you, really work on your root chakra, and that has to do again with your stability and your security. If you can make yourself feel stable and secure without financial resources, okay, then when you have financial resources, it's going to be easier for you to, you know, understand the flow of energy and understand what you're putting your energy to, aka your currency or your money. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I might have to like make, not a series, but make more videos talking about money, not just about money traps, because that's just what was on my mind today. I mean, there are really great things that we can be doing with our money, and we can completely change and shift the matrix and shift the paradigm if we can understand what money or currency really is. It's literally just the physical manifestation of our energy. So now when you're circulating your money and spending your money, pay attention to what you are giving your energy to, or what you are sending your currency or money to. Again, you could be spending your money or energy on positive things or negative things. You could be exerting your energy or your currency on, you know, bad things, or you could be sending it to good things. Again, like the foods that you eat, are you opting into positive foods that are going to help fuel you and make you feel like you're full of life force and energy, or are you using your currency to give you low density and low vibrating foods that are going to make you feel nasty and clogged and icky? Okay, what you use your energy to or your money to is basically what you're opting into. So be very conscious about what you are using your money or your energy for. Okay, literally, if you're spending money on it, that's a form of you spending energy on it. So if you don't want to be spending your energy on something, stop spending your money on it. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. We can break down this topic a little bit more later. If you did enjoy this video topic, please thumbs up the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.